Okay, this is Shiloh's first ride. It's February 17th, 2016. I cut a little of the beginning of just getting her to lead and change directions on the fence. We've done this all before. I've had a problem with this horse getting her to move forward, as you'll see. She has a functional short leg on the right front and was really jammed up. She's had a couple of chiropractic sessions because she just couldn't bend her neck at all and was really stiff in the shoulders and withers. Her neck and withers were extremely atrophied, and that's why it's taken a while to get on her. So I've done this before, gotten on and off her a couple of times, but today, finally, at last, is the real deal. And I should say that it took multiple sessions to even be able to get up on the panels. She did not like that at all. She didn't want me to be above her. She didn't want me to touch her. She didn't want to come next to the panels. So this is, quite a lot of groundwork. And as you can see, I'm terrible with a rope. I have to say that I'm very grateful that I've had kind of open-ended time with her. She's not a 90-day horse. She has physical and still does have physical issues. And it's not that she's dictating. I mean, she is dictating the pace in the sense that I'm moving her as quickly as I can see her processing new information, because I want her to have a good attitude and not ask more of her than what she's capable of. And I'm going real slow here. I've done a lot of body work on her, so we communicate a lot through touch, doing a lot of rewarding, and I just wasn't sure what I was going to get because she has been really pissy at times. A lot of the pissy behavior has been related to, being uncomfortable or being in pain. But it's time. I've had her for 4.5 months. The first 2 months were spent just putting weight on her, doing some groundwork, a lot of putting weight on, and then I was gone for a few weeks, and then I moved her up here, and then it was starting more taking that weight and starting to engage her a little bit more. She had a big old hay belly and was sway backed, roach backed, and like I said, really unable to bend and had no neck. And she's not a moving forward horse, as you can see. Um, she has trouble even cantering in this round pen. Only recently have I been able to get her to canter, a couple of times around because she's very stiff. So we spent a very, very long time doing this, and once she did start walking out, she really was processing how to rebalance herself. She felt good going to the left, and then when we turned and went to the right, I thought for a moment, oh my God, my horse is really messed up. But as we continued to circle, she began to find her balance and even that out a little bit. There's still a long way to go, but she's processing big time. So I'm going to just ask her to bend here, stiff to the left. You can almost see it here how the left pectoral muscles are more developed on the left side than the right side. It's really visible when you look at her straight on. She always gives to the right very easily. The left, not so much. And part of that is just her attitude too. I have to outlast her sometimes, but I always win in the end. I have never backed her up this way before. She backs okay on the ground, not great because she's still trying to get her hind end, that huge hind end underneath her. But she figures stuff out. She's a smart girl. She thinks I'm asking her to bend, to flex to the side, and that's not what I'm asking her, but she's going to try to give me that a couple of times. Is that what you want? There we go. Yeah, I just wanted her one more time. I probably should have stopped there, but I just wanted her to do it without me having to put that much pressure on her, and that time it was much lighter. And it was 2 steps. Now again, I cut a lot of this out, but you can see she's getting a little smoother in her turns. She's figuring it out. I'm looking at her shoulders here. I realize looking down from the top that you can really see the lack of development in the right shoulder. The shoulder's smaller on the right hand side. So I'm kind of feeling that and rubbing into that a little bit to give her some feedback as well. I've been doing a lot of proprioceptive work with her because she has been the world's clumsiest Mustang. She just does not know where her feet are, where her body is, and she's a big horse. She just plows through stuff. Hey, when you sit on her, you know you have a horse under you, even if she is a big old lunkhead. And then we just continued a little bit. I'm starting to give her a little bit of direction. She wants to turn right there, and I'm just holding the rope out upside her head there and encouraging her to go left, not right. So there you have it. The most boringest first ride ever.